Adebayo. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Mitchell in at the point. And for Philadelphia, George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. And it's Oubre in at the 3. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Wiggins against George. Mitchell right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hero. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Joel Embiid, Mitchell kicks to Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Outside, George. Oubre sets the screen for George. Embiid controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Here's Powell, covered by Oubre. Powell, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's George. Embiid the screen. George against Wiggins. Embiid inside the line. Powell pulls it in. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Hero, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. Oubre passes to Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Oubre for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat leading by 3. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Now Hero, after Kelly Oubre missed from long range. Second chance shot, and Adebayo with the lay-in.
Well, the activity that Bam plays with is special. He's always looking to grab an offensive rebound.
Embiid with the screen on Wiggins. Out to the right wing. Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. Embiid in the corner. The 76ers with another miss. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Adebayo. And here is Hero. Hero can't get that one to fall. Mitchell against Maxey. Oubre outside. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Maxey, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. To the inside. They need this one, and it's Oubre laying it in.
Crafty at cashing it in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
The Heat leading by 5. Heroes scanning the floor. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Maxey against Mitchell. Takes a step back. Mitchell against Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Maxey, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen on Oubre. Hero from long range. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 7. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how he'll be remembered in the game of basketball. And he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. And Shams, we appreciate the report.
Well, that's the danger of giving Hero a look from deep.
Outside, Maxey. On the wing, George. Covered by Wiggins. Outside, George. From deep three-point territory. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
The assist from Kelly Oubre Jr.
Miami leading by 8. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Sit down.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Quentin Grimes comes in for Oubre.
Substitution on the court.
Is outside. Adebayo high post. Here's Larson. Lock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Rebound Andre Drummond. The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Maxey. Here's George. Drummond with a screen on Wiggins. And here's George for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Jaquez on target from 13 feet.
Well, he's so smart. Jaquez Jr. has an impressive basketball IQ for his age.
The 76ers shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Here's Grimes. Jaquez defending. Grimes with it. Scoreless thus far. That shot off the mark. Great defense that time from Jaquez. Hero against Maxey. Left side, Hero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Edgecombe. Jaquez defending. Maxey, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 10-point lead. Hero on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Hero, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Guys, back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Hero. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. A three-pointer, Wiggins. It's Drummond with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 5. To the paint. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Pass to Maxey. Now Grimes. Drummond with a screen on Hero. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. Back to Grimes. There's the 3, and there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Heat. Khalil Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Powell comes in for Wiggins. And Jonas in for Hero. The Heat leading by 5. Powell outside. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Powell feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Powell's got 5 now.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Watford finds Grimes. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Jonas. Powell outside. Back to Ware. Now here's Powell. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 4 on the clock. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Here's Watford. No scoring in this one. Here's Grimes. No good on the 3. The Heat leading by 10. And here is Powell. Pass to Jonas. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Miami going into the break with a 10-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
On the court for the Heat, Khalil Ware is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Powell. Then there's Jonas. And it's Larson in at the 3 slot. The Heat leading by 8. Powell outside. There's the pick. Pass to Jonas. From the stripe. Good work there as it goes. Jonas has got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat. 76ers shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. And here's Embiid. Pass to Grimes. Embiid with the screen on Powell. Here's Grimes. Nails it from the high post. Here's Jonas. Now Ware. Powell outside. Back to Ware. Over Edwards. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Now Watford. Nothing on the board. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Ware. Larson with the rebound. The Heat leading by 10. Powell outside. Jaquez outside. Here's Jonas. 6 to shoot. Larson with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 13.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Watford, and the dunk by Embiid.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Kicked in for Jokic Jonas. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Watford with it, covered by Mitchell. And Ware pulls it down. Here's Larson. Edwards defending. Mitchell outside. Pass to Larson. Five to shoot. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
He's checked in for Philadelphia. Heat also with the sub. Adebayo's checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Mitchell against Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Miami now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Jaquez the pass to Mitchell. To the left wing. Ware passes to Adebayo. That shot off. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 16 to stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has three key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Embiid. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got his second bucket.
Yeah, that tweener proving no problem for Adebayo.
Outside, Maxey. to end the run. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The crossover. Powell, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They trail by 18. It's tipped. Mitchell with the steal. Pass to Powell. Mitchell looking it over. Back to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Outside, Maxey. And he banks in the layup.
A pretty nimble guy. Maxey mixes up the defender with that dribble move to create space.
And so here is Miami. Pass to Hawkins. And here's Adebayo. Guarded by Embiid. And Embiid with the block. Edwards against Hawkins. Edwards kicks to Maxey. Now Embiid. Over Adebayo. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Hawkins. Left side, Adebayo. Back to Hawkins. Mitchell passes to Hawkins. Again, the miss by the Heat. The 76ers trailed by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Embiid with the screen on Powell. And here's Maxey outside. Great D that time from Adebayo. And here's Miami. They're on a 14-6 run. Powell, that's good.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Barlow. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Miami leading by 16. Hawkins the pass to Adebayo. Now here's Powell. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Pass to Embiid. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now Powell launches a 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Maxey. Powell pulls it in. The Heat have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. For the 3. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work. Back to you.
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. The 76ers trail by 18. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Let's get loud and proud for your Sixers ENT.
And the Heat with some changes. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Khalil Ware. And Hero subbed in for Jaime Jaquez. Pass to Oubre. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Maxey deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Wiggins has got 9 points.
And really gifted in terms of the physical attributes. And we really see that when Wiggins is out on the break.
Here's George. Still without a basket.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Edgecombe. There's 1:54 left here in the second. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Wiggins outside. Mitchell kicks to Powell. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
First one falls for him. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. 1:35 left now here in the second. Mitchell against Maxey. Here's the screen. The 3 from George. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now Powell. Paul George missing from long range. And it's blocked. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Maxey against Mitchell. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Got a piece of it. Here's Powell. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
George looking over the floor. Maxey against Mitchell. Maxey on the wing. He has 7 over Mitchell. The second chance effort. In deep. Drummond drops it in.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
There's Hero with a 3. That shot no good. And so it's Miami controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, the intensity has been there defensively. Are you pleased with what you've seen?
Well, they're going to continue to attack. I mean, that's the identity of their team. They're not going to stop, and you know, the ability to finish our defense with rebounds will be important.
You have to match their resiliency. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Norman Powell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now, here's Oubre. Embiid with a screen on Powell. Oubre passes to Embiid. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat leading by 20. Here's Wiggins. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Embiid with the bucket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Powell after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Pass to Hero. The 3. Offensive rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Oubre on the wing. And here's Maxey outside. Here's Embiid, and the layup's good off the glass. Embiid's got 16.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Now, here's Maxey. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. Embiid sets the pick for George. Fires from the corner, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Mitchell. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Finds himself wide open and drills it. 10 points for Bam Adebayo.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
And so here is Philadelphia. It's an 18-point game. Maxey against Mitchell. Edgecombe with it. Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
Now here's Powell. Adebayo the screen. Hero on the wing. No good from outside.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Oubre passes to Maxey. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Edgecombe. And here's George for 3. Unable to get that one. The Heat leading by 16. And a wide open look for Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Hero's got 8 points. Oubre outside. Maxey against Mitchell. Puts up a deep 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Wiggins, a screen on Oubre. To the middle, Embiid with the steal. From deep, George nailed from three-point land. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the quickness there from George, pulling up before the defense can get set.
Hero kicks to Mitchell. Foul for 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The 76ers trail by 16. George in the post. Covered by Wiggins. Embiid inside. Adebayo on him. Embiid, no good. Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Back to Hero. Powell outside. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Mitchell outside. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 6.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Mitchell against Maxey. Oubre outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Oubre. And it's 9 points for Tyrese Maxey. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. 22 is their biggest lead. Mitchell sets the screen for Hero. Wiggins surveying the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Maxey.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
2 shots.
shooting 2.
Free throw good, Wiggins. You know, Wiggins affects the game, Coach, in a number of ways. And let's begin by talking about his defense.
Great place to start with Wiggins, Kevin, because I think that's the strength of his game. He is long. He can really move his feet. He's got great discipline and focus. And the biggest thing you can have in any defender, he's got great want to. This guy wants to go out and make it tough on the best players in the game.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And clap your hands for your Sixers, E&T.
Pass to George. Oubre outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Hero.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Now Hero. 8 points for him. Fires the 3. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 19. On the wing, George. Back to Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Heat have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Oubre. Howell for 3. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here's Maxey outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 16th rebound on the night. Wiggins with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. There's Hero with the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Oubre's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Edgecombe. George sets a screen for Edgecombe. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Maxey against Mitchell. Outside, Hero. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami ball.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the 76ers with some changes. Arlo's checked in, and it's Quentin Grimes in for Oubre. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat. Miami leading by 17. Powell outside. Outside, Hero. Back to Adebayo. Embiid with the steal. Here's Watford. He's covered by Hero. Fires from 18. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Powell. He drains the quick shot. 14 points now in the game for Norman Powell.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
The 76ers trail by 19. Here's Watford. Still yet to score. It's Grimes on the wing. Outside, Maxey. The three-pointer, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Count it. Hero's got 10.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
'76ers shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Here's Watford. And here's Embiid. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Hero passes to Adebayo. The shot missing. Good D by Embiid. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Watford finds Maxey. Launches it. And it's Miami with the rebound. Wiggins passes to Hero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Maxey.
Very versatile player. Hero spaces the floor. He can drive, he can pass, and he's a sneaky good rebounder as well.
Taking two shots.
Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the 76ers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Walker's subbed in for Maxey. Good on both. A minute 42 left here in the third quarter. There's the screen. Here's Watford. He's covered by Hero. Inside. And he dunks it down.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
.121 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Hero puts up a 3. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Watford. He's covered by Hero. Pass to Barlow. Here's Grimes. 5 on the clock. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Sixers. Barlow taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And Philadelphia making a change here. Terry's checked in. The Heat also with a sub. Davion Mitchell's checked in for Tyler Hero. Good on the second free throw. Miami leading by 20. 43 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Ware. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Ware's got 6 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And it's Drummond with a sensational play.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
Pass to Larson. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot by Powell, no good. Terry looking over the floor. Now Watford for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Miami closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. We've got Jaime Jaquez. Khalil Ware is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Larson in at the 2. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. They swipe it. Watford with it. Pass to Embiid. Back to Watford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot by Grimes. No good. The Heat leading by 20. Now Hawkins. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers. Number 7, Kyle
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Inside, Embiid. Yes, that goes in. Embiid's got 22 points.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Mitchell passes to Ware. Here's Larson. Back to Ware. Banked in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 20.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Lowry finds Embiid. And that one drops for him. Embiid's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Adebayo. Mitchell against Lowry. Now Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Larson. Lets a floater go, and it's Grimes with the rebound. Edwards kicks to Lowry. Off target with his 3. The Heat leading by 18. Mitchell in the corner. Pass to Ware. Here's Larson. He's guarded by Grimes. Right side, Adebayo. He can't get it to go. Good D by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Grimes. Hands it from downtown.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Jaquez sets a screen for Mitchell. Now Ware. Over Watford. Miami no good on that time either.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Grimes passes to Lowry. Now Embiid to the paint, picked off in midair. Here's Larson. He's guarded by Grimes. Larson with the bucket, and the Heat lead by 17. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside Lowry. Pass to Grimes. Embiid the screen. Grimes passes to Embiid. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Come on, Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
Get up and start moving with your next soccer. Let's dance.
And the 76ers with some changes. Arlo's checked in, and Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Now, Hero. Foul for three. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Maxey, no good.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Outside, Hero. Edwards against Powell. Back to Hero. Latrey. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Well, defensively, you have to do your best to guard Hero without fouling because he's nearly automatic from the line.
Three shots. Three shots.
And he's good on the first of three. George is checked in for Philadelphia. Edgecombe comes in for Edwards. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. The 76ers trail by 17. Pass to Grimes. George with the screen on Powell. At the top of the key, Embiid. And the 76ers tack on two more.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Mitchell passes to Powell. Hero from long range. Miami no good on that time either. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Outside, Maxey. Embiid is at the elbow. Shoots the three. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Embiid.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Ware dishes to Powell. Mitchell against Maxey. Mitchell kicks to Ware. Miami no good on that time either.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
That cuts the lead to single digits.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
The Heat leading by 9. Mitchell passes to Ware. And stolen by Maxey. Now here is George. Covered by Wiggins. Pass to Edgecombe. Shot from 12. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Oubre's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And Miami with a change here too. Jaquez is checked in. Maxey kicks to Oubre. No good with the triple. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Hero. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Jaime Jaquez. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Edgecombe. And here's Embiid. Outside, Maxey over Mitchell. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Heat leading by 9. Now here's Powell. Right side, Adebayo. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Outside, Maxey. Embiid in the corner. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Embiid's got 31.
And not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
The Heat have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Wiggins kicks to Powell. Outside, Adebayo. There's Hero with the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Maxey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 3 from George. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
And he can't get the first one.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
And the second free throw, good. The 76ers trail by 10. Outside, Maxey. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Miami's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Outside, Hero. Pass to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Hero. Clock at 6. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Fires for 3. That shot, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Wiggins outside, fires the 3, and down goes the 3.
I know Hero prefers to strike from the top of the key, but he's dangerous in the corner as well.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. 11-point game. Outside George. And get the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oubre with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Good! Lays it right in there.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
And here is Mitchell. Now Hero. Powell outside. On the shot clock. Now Wiggins lets loose a three. Knocks down the three.
Well, Wiggins is totally capable of running up the scoreboard, just has to get his shots.
The 76ers trail by 12. Outside, Maxey. Embiid. Layup, no good.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
The three doesn't go. The 76ers running out of time. Now George shoots the three. Embiid. Oh, strong tip in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here's Mitchell. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And the three misses.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Maxey with it, covered by Mitchell. Cleared away by Adebayo.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Hero with it. George picks him up. Adebayo, and there's the dunk.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
One shot.
Watford with it. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Grimes. Shoots it. Cleared away by Adebayo. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking the big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.